One of my students, Alvi, is going to participate in an examination speaking English test, and now I'd like to ask him some questions, and I'd like to examine his condition actually. So Alvi, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, Alvi, what's your name?
My full name is Tapsin Ali Alvi.
Okay, Alvi, where are you from?
I am from Faridpur. To be exactly, I am from Tunang Haveli Gopalpur, Faridpur, Sadar Faridpur.
Okay, where did you study?
I study my school is Faridpur High School, and I study my higher secondary in Government Rajendra College, Faridpur.
Okay. What's the name of your home district?
My home district name is Faridpur. It's under Dhaka Division South.
How often do you go there?
I live in this place. I am from Guhalakshmipur area, but now from since 2014, I live in Tunang Haveli Gopalpur. I live not more than once a week. I go there.
What is the main transportation of your home district?
There are so many transportation system in our city, like as the auto rickshaw, the rickshaw, the buses, and other transport system are also available for traveling.
What are the drawbacks of your home district?
There are so many drawbacks of my home district because it's not a very big city of Bangladesh. It's a small city of Bangladesh. Basically, if you call it a small town, and there are so many drawbacks. We can't get every kind of facilities from here. If we need higher quality facilities, we need to move to Dhaka for the facilities, and some of the water problem, the environment. Recently, the environment was polluted so much in our city, and other problem of the food problem, the food poisoning problem, the other this kind of problems we face in our city.
What are the positive sides there?
There are so many positive signs in our city, like we live peacefully here, because this is not a big city of like Dhaka or Chattogram or Sylhet, and the city we live in, we live here very peacefully. There is no political so many issues like the other cities of Bangladesh. So we can get the facilities that what we need. The family need what kind of facilities they get from here. The transportation system was very easy. We can move here from the other place very easily. The other things that we go to market, the buy our things very easily. We can visit the tour places like the park and other places to for our enjoyment. We get the qualification. There are so many there are so many colleges for our education facilities. The government support of our city is so much. So,
okay. How many family members do you have?
I have 5 family members, including me, my father, my mother, so my elder sister and my younger sister.
What is your father?
My father is a lawyer. My father is a lawyer. He works in government. Before 2008, he is a government lawyer, but now he is independent lawyer.
He is independent
Lawyer.
Okay. In which country do you wanna go and why?
And I want to go to England because recently I get the opportunity to study in England. If I want to stay, there are so many reasons behind it. I want to go England. First of all, is I want to go England for my education. Since I was a child, I want to go to abroad for my education. I wanted to go abroad before my higher secondary exam, but I didn't get that kind of opportunity to go to abroad for my study. But luckily, after finishing my higher secondary exam, I get an opportunity to study in UK for my higher education. And you know that the UK is the educational country, and so I don't want to miss that opportunity. And another reason is the facilities and the supports of the teachers, so that I will get from the UK universities are far better than from our country. And it will help me in my future. Bangladesh is also a very good country for study, but you know that there are some problems of jobs. Because after finishing students after finishing their study, they have to wait for a long time for their need jobs. So there are also some political reasons, the political views that affects our study system. Because a student when admitted into their university, he thinks that he will finish his semester in 12 to 13 semester, he will get his degree. But because of that political view, can't finish his study in time. So after get the opportunity to study in UK and see and looking these reasons, I want to go England for my higher education.
Okay. Who will support your expenditure in England?
My parents will support me in my...
You said that your father is a lawyer. Will he be able to support you? You know that you need
Yes.
lots of money.
Yes, I need lots of money, and he is able to support me, because I like you know that I mentioned before that my father is a lawyer, and before 2008 he is a government lawyer, but now he is an independent lawyer, and he is earning basically depends on his daily work. And if I talk about my father annual income, it will be around 30 lakh in a year.
Okay, that's good. So next question for you. I'm gonna ask you from transport. What sort of transports do you use in Dhaka? What sort of transports do you use in Dhaka?
I live in Faridpur, so why I talk about Dhaka? So when I go to Dhaka, basically there are many transporting system like taxi, the Uber, and the buses and the CNG. But the CNG, buses and Uber are so much expensive, so I basically use the buses. They are a very cheap price. We can move easily from one to another place in Dhaka.
Okay, what sort of transports do you use in Faridpur?
Basically, I have my own bicycle, so I don't use that kind of transport for my uses. Basically, if I want to go from one place from Faridpur, from my home, I use my bicycle. And when I when I don't use my bicycle, then I use the auto for my transport.
What are the problems that you face regarding this?
Regarding this, I will face many problems, because when I used to travel in the auto, when I travel in my bicycle, I can go anywhere where I want, like that place, and I get the exactly place. But when I move on my auto, sometimes they drop me in the middle of the road, and they said he can't go from that place because he can't get he didn't get too many passengers. So there are some problems behind it.
Okay. In which subject do you wanna study?
Say, like I mentioned, that I get the opportunity to study in UK. So the UK university give me the opportunity to choose 5 subjects for my study. So now I didn't choose one topic. I chose 5 subjects for my study. I choose the geography, and first of all I choose the first option is law. Then I choose the geography and environmental science. Then I choose the hotel management and studies. Then I choose the sports science. Then I choose archaeology and the criminology. Because there are many reasons behind it, I choose these 6 subjects.
Do you travel?
Yes, I travel.
What do you like to do when you go to new places?
I like to visit that place and explore the new things of that place. Because when I visit any place, I make a plan before 1 month before, because I set up a one place that I need to go, and I visit that place I made a plan in my mind. So what will I do in those days? So I always explore the new places. I take the new experiences of this that place, and meet with the new people of that place, and take a lots of experience from the places.
Do you like to travel with your friends or family?
Basically, I go both of them, because when a family requires to go a family picnic or the other things, then I go with my family. And sometimes the most of the times I travel with my friends, and we enjoy a lot in the traveling. So
Okay, do you believe in friendship?
yes, obviously I believe in friendship,
Who is your best friend?
and my best friend is Krishna and Russell.
How is friendship helpful?
Friendship is very helpful. You know that there by born, biologically you get all kind of relationship, like your father, mother, sister, brother, uncle, aunt. But the one relationship in the earth that you made, it was the friendship. It is the friendship, and this is the relationship you have to maintain with your faith, because you have to believe one another. And there are many reasons when there are many reasons occurred in your life, you can't tell your parents. Sometimes you hesitate to tell your parents, sometimes you are afraid to tell your parents. Then that time you can share with your problem with your friends, and they will help them from recover from that kind of situation. So the friendship is very important for a person's life.
Okay. What are the drawbacks of friendship? Is there any drawbacks?
Yes, there are drawbacks in friendship also. Everything in the world has a negative side too. If you choose, you have to choose, because like I mentioned that you have the one relationship that a person choose is friendship. So if you choose the right person as your friend, your life is become the heaven. If you choose the wrong person as your friend, your life become a hell. And that wrong person is the drawback of your friendship person, because he can't give you the right advice at the right time. When you feel in any danger or other that kind of situation, he moves fast. He's the first person who moves away from you. So I think these are the drawbacks of a friendship.
Okay. What is the importance of English language?
There are many importance of learning English, because English is the international language. That's why today I sit in this examination, because if I want to move from one to another place in the world, I need to know English, because I don't have the ability to know every language of every country. So we need one common language to communicate with the other in the different places of the world. So I think the English is a very important language for the every person.
What are the applications of English language in your country?
The applications of English language in our country is the English language basically used in our country in the education system, the other places like the in government offices, in the universities, because in the school and the 11th or 12th colleges, they are using we study in our native language. There are also A-level, O-level colleges and the English medium colleges. They use the English languages in there, but basically all of us use English in the universities or in the government offices.
What type of food do you like?
I like the fast foods, because most of the time I spend in outside of my home, and when I am busy with my work, I not get too much time to take my lunch or the breakfast. So I get a 5 or 10 minutes, that in between this time I take a breakfast or a lunch or something. So that's why we can't in between these 5 or 10 minutes we can't take so many things. So we need to take the little bit of things, and the fast food is the food I take in that time. So from I take fast food from the long time. So that's why it is my favorite food.
Can you cook this type of food? That means fast food.
Yes, I can cook some of them. Not every item, but some of the item I can cook, like the chicken chow mein or the vegetable chow mein or the French fry, like the fried rice and vegetable curry. That some items I can cook.
Okay. What is the difference between Bangladeshi food and fast food?
There are many differences between Bangladeshi food and fast food. Fast food are basically it's from the we used as a foreign country food. We call in the Bangladesh the foreign country food is the fast food. But the burger, the French fries are not too much heavy food. But Bangladeshi Bengali people love to eat. They use so much as curry, they use curry, the heavy food,
Fish, meat, vegetables.
fish, vegetables for their lunch, breakfast, or a meal. But in the fast food, we didn't take too much. Sometime we take this. So there are lots of difference between fast food and the Bangladeshi food.
Okay. Which is your favorite restaurant?
Like I mentioned before that Faridpur is not a big city. Faridpur is a small city and the town. There are not lots of restaurants in our city. There are not more than 10 restaurants in our city. In between these 10 restaurants, I like the Bel Piato the most.
What are the specialities of that place?
The specialities of that place is when you go out for outing with your family or your friends, you need to peaceful place or very good environmental place that you talk and sit with your family and friends and pass a great time. So Bel Piato is that a place. They offer a very good environment and obviously their food. Their food is their main specialities. Their food are very delicious and their behavior are so good, and they have one side for the children, so their children can play in that place. So these
How
are the specialties.
often? Okay. How often do you go there and with whom?
Most of the time I go with my friends. Sometime before COVID, this pandemic COVID-19, I go with my family once a month to take a meal with them. But most of the time I go with my friend, because when sometime in a month I get the 5 birthdays of my 5 different friends. So I have to go in the restaurant 5 a month. So it depends on the occasions.
Okay, now I'd like to ask you some questions from festivals. Mention some festivals of your country.
There are many religious people live in Bangladesh. So like the majority of the Bangladesh is the Muslim people, then come the Hindu religion people, then come the Buddhist, then come the Christian people. They all have their own religion festivals. Because of the Bangladesh is majority is the Muslim, they have the Eid, 2 Eids. The Hindus have the Puja festival, Christian have the Christmas, and the Buddhists have the Buddhi Purnima. So there are many occasions, and there are some the national occasion like the Independence Day, Victory Day. We celebrate these days as the festivals. So these are the festival of our country.
Which one is your favorite and why?
Because I'm a Muslim, that's why I like the Eid al-Fitr the most. The Eid al-Fitr, the Eid after come 1 month of fasting.
How do you celebrate this day?
I celebrate the day with my friends and family. In the morning, I get up early in the morning. Then, as I take a bath and I get ready, and then I go into the masjid, mosque with my father to pray the Eid Salah. Then I return back to home as I take a breakfast with my family. Then I go with to meet my relatives. Then I enjoy the whole day with my friends.
Okay. Now I'd like to ask you some questions from shopping. So what is the usefulness of shops?
The usefulness of shops are very much. There are many different kind of shops, like what you need. when you go for the shopping means that you buy a dress for yourself or the jewelry for yourself. The uses of shop very much because when you need your dresses, the new dresses or the new items for yourself, you have to go to a good shop to buy it. So there is a very useful of shop.
What kind of shops do the people of Dhaka prefer?
People of Dhaka, most of the people of Dhaka prefer the shopping malls, a shopping mall shop. They don't, they didn't go to the new market or the other market for their shopping because in that place you have to bargain a lot with the bargain with lot for with the owners, but in the shopping malls you don't have to bargain with them. The already you can easily buy from the shopping malls. There is already the place, the orders, so you can buy. So most of the Dhaka people prefer to go to the shopping mall for their shopping.
What are the problems regarding these shops?
Like I mentioned, there are different kind of shops like a shopping mall and the other new market shop. So there are the problems are also the different. In the shopping mall you can't bargain with them because they are fixed price rate, so you have to take the items they have in the fixed price, so you can't bargain. Sometimes they give us the fake products. And in also the local market, the new market, you sometimes you get the wrong products also. The quality of the products are not so good, that kind of.
Okay, now I'd like to ask you some questions from mobile phone. What is the impact of mobile phone on the urban society or in your life? What is the impact of mobile phone in your life?
The impact of a mobile phone in my life is so much because our age is a modern age, and in between this COVID-19 we know that the importance of the mobile phone is very much because we used to read the articles on the mobile phones, the newses of the worldwide, the pandemic newses from the mobile phone. We we participate our online classes, and I use my mobile phone as my social, like the social apps like Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I browsing in my mobile phone. So a mobile phone is becoming a part and parcel of my life.
For what purpose do people in your country use mobile phone?
There are many. The mobile phone basically used for the communication.
Okay. Next. Carry on.
The mobile phone basically used for the communication for the country people, and many people do lots of work with their mobile phone because now we can get digital mobiles, the new age mobiles. That mobile you can do everything, that you don't need the computer or a laptop to work with. You can do all your works with your mobile phone. You can attend your meeting, you can submit your projects from the mobile phone through. So the country people use the mobile phone for their different uses, like they use browsing, they use social sites, the social apps, and the other uses for their need works.
Okay, last topics for you. About your future plan. What is your future plan?
My future plan is to be I choose the 5 subjects in my subject as to study in abroad in UK. So my future plan is to, first of all, when I get my subject, I will try to do well in that subject. I choose the law. If I get the law subject, then I want to study in that subject and make a good result onto it and do something for the country and for myself. And if I get the geography and environment science, I like the environment so much, so I want to do something for the environment. So these are the topics, these are the things.
Okay, how will this help you in your future?
this will help me, because when I took because after finishing my study I will take this one of this as my profession. I'll after I will get a job, I'll try for my job. If I get the law as my profession, I which country I work, I want to do my well say for my side to get a good result, and it will help me and also the country. And if I get the another chance to environment and geography and environment science, I want to do something for the environment, that because you know that today's environment was polluted and one of the most top topics of the world. So I want to serve, and after and I want to work on it, so I that will help me.
What can you do for your country by this?
Like I mentioned in the previous answer, that if I get any kind of any subjects between these two, after finishing my study, I want to job. I want to do job in that kind of subjects profession, and these are the noble professions. So it will help me also, and also helps my country people and the country.
Okay, thank you, Alvi, for participating in your Viva examination.